This was kind of a weird choice by virtue of, hey, I'm just weirdly in a Banjo-Tooie mood. And it's not as weird since I just finished Banjo-Kazooie 1, the original. I think, funny enough, it holds up pretty well. I actually quite enjoyed it. I think like Clockwork was kind of the only annoying world. Grunty's boat was also but meh. Everything else is pretty fun. Though, it's interesting. There's technically the good ending, then the best ending in that game. If you, how do I say it? If you beat the game normally, which is 2 years past since the defeat of Gruntilda the Witch. Actually, it's been like less than 10 minutes, but yeah, I just finished Banjo-Kazooie as I was. Oh, the OBS doesn't detect the whole, hey, we clicked onto a different window. Interesting. So is that like a overlay then? I mean, respect the Klungo here, because, like, 2 years he spent pushing that fucking rock? I'd have given up a long time ago, because who was gonna stop me? Who was gonna force me to free her? Nobody in this fucking Isle of Hags. It's also weird, it's the island is called the Isle of Hags. Are, like, the Hags like the supreme rulers? But, because that's weird, because we have the King Jiggy Wiggy. No, I think we have the King Jinjo. 5 energy tastes like garbage. I'm gonna do the witch is coming. Ooh, cheating son of a bitch. Must have been okay. Actually, that was that whole sting. That's kind of like interesting error or flaw that comes with the fact that this is a updated re-release that runs at like what 30 to 60 FPS because the N64 only could do like 12 or 24. I think it's probably 12 FPS honestly. So because of that, the musical stings are not playing in the correct timing. So like the moment Kazooie says it's Gruntilda's back and they turn, it should be dun, dun, I think, if I'm remember. She's should go take a look. Like, it's a massive ass earthquake. At worst case scenario, you're like, you should probably duck around, right? This is actually a really interesting thing of the witches in the Banjo-Kazooie series is that they really do mix magic and technology, but not in like a Magitech kind of way, it seems. But they use both in kind of perfect tandem. Because like Grunty had her magic, but also had the machinery to convert Tooty's youthfulness and cuteness into Gruntilda and absorb and switch it with Gruntilda's nastiness. And here we have Grunty's other 2 sisters. I don't remember their names. It makes it one even funny though, because there's like, oh, there's an evil witch and a good witch. No, there's 3 evil witches and there's only 1 good one. Which I wonder if that's accurate to the Wizard of Oz. It's been like 2 decades since I've seen Wizard of Oz, if I've even seen it, to be honest. Mambo much brave. Me go look outside. He come book. What a suck. Come on, Banjo. Give me a hand. Kazooie. Again, Klungo, mad respects. You worked hard. That big rock is so powers. We must come back like he. Boulder Blaster. Wait, it's actually. Oh, that's. It actually says the text in there. I wonder if that was an updated thing or if that was always there, but the N64's resolution made it basically impossible to actually see that. The beautiful thing is I can probably check, but later. So you can come. God, this has some so horrifying things about the sheer power that witches in the Banjo universe have. Because, like, how? What do you mean this? She's still existing. It's like. What was that? Right, like, how is she still undead? Like. She kept herself in undeath with fucking power, with just by sheer will alone, sheer hatred. She still has hair. What the fuck? Let me go tell Banjo. Yeah, homie. He's not. So I'll kick butt then off to the castle. Go, you fat. Shiakasing, Shiakasing. Guess I'll be having that birdseed after all, huh, Banjo? But you cheated, Kazooie. That's not. Everyone, get the fuck out! Must run. Quick, Grunty coming. It's like, yeah, then he cuts the Grunty. Revenge is mine, I cannot miss. Let's see that furry fool dodge this. I don't think we... Yeah, the timing's off because of that peaceful music, don't like the theme, when it should have been Banjo talk, when it should have been Bottles and Banjo talking, and then it had the sting when Grunt cut it back to Grunty, and then the explosion, right? Yeah, the explosion sting happened about right now, I think. Yeah, it's, oh man, that kind of sucks. I wish there was a way I could fix that with like a mod if someone made that, but the problem is I am not running this on like an actual console. I'm running this via the cloud gaming on the Xbox Game Pass, and I'm happy that I can run all these Xbox 360 games on here. I kind of wish there was a way to do that natively. Like, I know that's sure as hell ain't possible with like Xbox 360 emulator and anything like that, but that'd be kind of nice. Because I'm grateful I have a strong enough internet connection, but man, I'd love to just install this on here, mess with things if someone made mods. But that's probably why Microsoft wouldn't let you doesn't give you that option. See, cloud gaming or on the console. Which I'm curious on what'll happen when Xbox dies, well, not dies, but goes the way of Sega. Man, our house is destroyed. We still had like 3 months on the damn thing. Almost head hurts. Look at our house. What house? Well, at least everyone got out safely. Banjo, let's count the ways, buddy. Hang on, where's Goggle Boy? Obviously, he got out and just oh no. Hey guys, I'm A-okay. Donk. Uh-oh. It's worse than that. He fucking killed the motherfucker. I'm glad his glasses all died too, so he can see in the. So he can see in heaven. Grunty wreck house and kill bottles. She must pay. Bear and bird get after witch. Mumble see you later. Where the fuck are you going? Great, I get to peck some more witch butt. Let's go, Banjo. I have a feeling it's not gonna be so easy this time. Yeah, Banjo 1 is actually fairly easy, honestly. Like... Alright, bottles. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, this is just instant change. So, in the original Banjo, how the roll's better and everything. I can still see my old dirt piles. Press B to interact with them to remind you of your original moves. Okay, so yeah, we got the high jump. I think it's higher than before. The back. Unfortunately, we're gonna need an upgrade to our bash. I forget the move is actually called. We're gonna need an upgrade for that. And now the Clungo Bungo. Her, stupid bear and bird coming. Me wait for them in here. As honestly, the reason I actually want to play Banjo is because SGB is finally doing the Banjo-Tooie playthrough, and I really want to just like do this to catch up. Okay, so let's see. We got nothing going on right now. So yeah, Banjo-Tooie 1. This base, the whole level was just the tutorial area. And pick up honey to boost your energy. Yeah. Ooh, and that's our new mole friend for this game, Jam Jar. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So yeah, next. If I recall, doing this in Banjo-Kazooie got you the reward of, hey, here's the a honeycomb, which is an extra life. Well, empty honeycombs. So we can also fly with this. All right, so now we come in here. This is a Grunty's lair. It's interesting that it's caved in on itself when you'd figured it would still be as normal as. Like, we didn't fucking blow it up. We just kicked Grunty out. But I guess when your boss dies, you know, there's no one else to keep it going and ooh, oh, wonderful. Right, yeah, because we have proper aiming now, so we can actually move this with the left stick. It's also not fucking inverted, which... Why was it inverted in the first place, children? That's a question for next time. Okay, so we got 80. Okay, let me see here. 100 red feathers. Alright, but here's we got Cheeto. This is a cool little guy. He helped us out at the early... Yeah, there's something useful. No, in the last game, he handed out cheat codes, which basically gave you an increase to your ammo, to your feather, egg, and oh yeah, your feather, red and gold feather amounts, and your egg amounts. But Grunty didn't take too kindly to that, so she kind of ripped them apart and just tosses. It makes me wonder: did Grunty destroy her lair as she was leaving? And if so, why? Because it feels just kind of like pointless, I guess is the. Oh, aye. Well done. Collect 4 more, and you will learn the cheats. It's like. Cause like I get tearing Cheeto apart, cause like, hey, you motherfucker, you betrayed me. I'm gonna rip your fucking pages out. Go fuck yourself. But I don't get blowing up the entire cat lair, if such was the case. Okay, and looking at it, we don't get the full level of the upgrades that we did. So like, if I remember correctly, it was starting off. It was 50 blue eggs, 50 red feathers, and 10 gold feathers. You could upgrade that to effectively double. Well, for the eggs, it was like quadrupled, tripled. In that, hey, you now had access to 200 eggs, 100 red. Yeah, 100 red feathers, and then 20 golden feathers, which I should be more. I should be more positive. I should be know for sure because I just finished playing it. So interesting. It looks like eggs were cut in half, feathers is the same, and golds were reduced to half as well, back to 10. If I'm reading that correctly. The eggs I kind of get because, if I recall correctly, from when I played this like nearly 2 decades ago, egg combat is more prevalent here, and that because we're getting a proper aiming reticle, we can just snipe things. Well, not too much. This is Klungo. I like Klungo. We're gonna fight Klungo a total of 3 times in the entire game. That poor guy's got to get the shit knocked out of him. The next 2 times we meet him again, because Grunty's a kind of a bitch like that. You is stupid. Now, I guess I can speak properly. I mean, we can, but then we got Mumbo, who just kind of talks weirdly. Then we got Grunty, who just goes rhymes, which regretfully, as we're gonna find in the next few cutscenes, she stops doing once in the next coming cutscene. Now, if I recall correctly. Oh. There we go, guys. That hit Klungo. Klungo. So, what was the thing? Yeah. So Klungo has, since Klungo has 3 fights, he actually has 3 potential sets of moves he can do that he'll rotate. That he'll show. That he'll show off in the next few fights. So like here, he has to grow big. I think he has an invisibility potion. And then, what was the 3rd one? Nasty Bear and Bird hurt poor Klungo. You asked for it? Like, yeah, you did. Why don't you run off and we'll forget this ever happened? Good idea, but you've not seen last of Klungo. That's not what we meant, dude. Klungo coming mistress. Please beat failure Klungo with broomstick. Yeah, that's a very toxic relationship. Oh, even our honeycomb, even our life bar there, the honeycombs reflect the basic game, not the completed set you would have, which was 7 honeycombs, I believe. Also, these trails make no fucking sense. I think I've thought this even. It's like, what the fuck happened here? So, you went here before you even hit the wall, because the length of the drill, I think, just barely touches the wall, and then reversed. So, no, the tracks. Okay. I just don't. Was this like going in reverse? Oh yeah, no, it would have to be going reverse. So yeah, never mind. So it. Is this in reverse? Hold up, no, because yeah, that means it would have to have gone this way. Then it would have to have reversed this way. Would man, I don't get it. I'm not even gonna pretend to get it. I'm just gonna keep on going because I am in a Tooie mood right now. And then later on, I'll come back with a KH3. For right now, it's beautiful Jinjo Village. I can't believe there are neighbors like a mountain over. This is one of my silos. Open up some more to create a network for shortcut tunnels. Right, we don't have the grip yet, so we can't even do anything with that. Alright. We don't have the power grip, Samus's ultimate tool. So we're gonna have to talk, and this is kind of be the last major cutscene for a while. Yeah, so get your popcorn again, but this is gonna be the last cutscene, I think, until the end of the game, really. Yo, what's up? I'm King Jingling, king of all things Jinjo, and ruler of this village. The kingdom seems a bit empty. Oh yeah, those my fucking people were scared by those witches and their giant machine. I kinda like it quiet, but I need to get them all back for the kickball tournament next week. Doesn't seem that important to me. But it is. There's a big kickball rivalry between the Jinjos and the moles, which means there could be trouble if we don't turn up. Oh dear. Exactly. Well, I mean, on the bright side, Your Majesty, the moles are also missing a player, so good chance you got this in the bag. By that, well, no, not really. Just go see Master Jiggy Wiggy in his temple now. Ah, yeah, Jiggy Wiggy. Jiggy who? Jiggy Wiggy. They are a secret and ancient order dedicated to mystical powers of the Crystal Jiggy. Ancient order, Crystal Jiggy. You just made that up, didn't you? No, honest, it's all true. He's very important. I just pictured that with the phone and like smiling friends. No, dude, I just looked it up. It's all true. Everything he said, 100%. Can you show us the way, King Dingaling? Oh my god, they actually made that joke. Bottle's house. So, like, was that path always there? Was that a recent addition? Because, like, that sounds weird. It's like, there's your kid's room, and then you just have a doorway to the next town over in there. What the fuck? Yeah, his strange pet thingy was cool. Let's go and find that Jimmy Wiki, then. Meanwhile, I cannot believe that fucking Joe can just climb up there. Just... Yeah, that's our final boss area. Good. No, I don't think we actually climb the tower. You do fight on top of it, though. That I do remember, because we fight her in the big fucking drill. It's really cool. Come on, sisters. Time I lack. What's the plan to get my body back? Bob. Annoying your rhyming is, so stop it or we will not tell. Cowards. The rhyming's pretty good. It's really fun. Big old blaster built by Mingy and me. Life force from ground. Plants and creatures. It can suck. Stored in big tank line. Grunty's life force empty full. We'll have an evil and heartless plan. I like it. How long will it take to suck up enough life force? Not slim you are, so plenty will be needed. Yeah, that's the thing. Could you not also use this to just slim her down in a way? I mean, I get the bone structure indicates that she is just gonna be a fat fuck, but... That cursed jingling has just given the furry fool a jiggy. I reckon we should blast the Jinjo King. Oh man, poor King Dingaling. Yeah, this ain't gonna play y'all too well. Your Majesty! No! Suck. 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 Now it's zombie dingaling. Zombie-laling. I'll figure it out later. Excuse me. Hours indeed. Banjo's gonna want to help him now that Mole and Jingling are gone. He'll never get to us in time. He still has Mumbo Jumbo, so... And... Technically, Mumbo was fundamental in Banjo getting some of the last bits of help he needed to take you out, so... Okay, I just want to check something, because I know we have the quick travel there, but I think we get the power grip in the first level. I think, just... Mayahem Temple? Okay, yeah, that's 10. Pretty good, Miss Bottles. And yourself? Oh, fine. Tell her about Ghosty Boy. You quite Kazooie. What was that? Is the Bottles okay? He should be back from Star Mountain for his dinner soon. Never misses his dinner, you know? I'm sure he'll be back soon, Mrs. B. At the very least, we have his go, so we can just, like, what? Oh, there's motherfuckers just in the house. That's not good. Is it narcissistic to have a big-ass portrait of yourself like that? And not in a cool pose or anything, I just mean, like, stand up, but all, like, normal posing and whatnot. Because if it's, like, the bullfighter picture from, I forget which movie, that's cool. But if it's just freaking, your high school grit photos, like, come on, man. Glasses, did he finish working on them by any chance? Prototype glasses, oh yeah, this is the zoom in. They're called the Amazo Gaze glasses. How do they work? Well, when in Banjo's eye view, you use the right stick up and down to zoom in and out. Not bad. Oh yeah. So we can just now zoom, focusing. And here we are with the little goober. Playing the kickball tournament next week over at the Mayan Stadium. King Jingling has organized it especially for my dad since he's such a hero. Why? You have substitutes? Why would we need substitutes? My dad's the best on the team. I'm sure he was, or is. Okay, this is his secret way out the village. Okay. Yeah, because the witches caved in the other entrances and other pathing with their weird ass... Yeah, just weird ass pathing. So yeah, this girl, Force Gemini, I just wanted to say something. Yeah, for it as it is. Okay, she's just caked up. Huh. I do want to try Jet Force Gemini. Is it on Game Pass though? And I cannot check right now because it's not on Game Pass playing this right now. Jiggy Wiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman first. Go open up that one. That means the two silos are connected. We can travel to and from these two spots in the overworld. I am lowly disciple of Jiggy Wiggy. I work the door of his sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy. Sounds like fun. Do you think we're worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy to enter, you must collect images in the form of Jiggy Wiggy himself. And what might these images look like? Jigsaw pieces, also known as Jiggies. Sounds familiar. Let's see what you have then. We don't have a Jiggy Wiggy. We do have a puzzle piece though. Will that work? Sure, go inside. The campus permit, only food purchased at Mick with Jiggies can be eaten. Oh man, fire energy, the jack and shit. And I need to take stopped taking some caffeine products for a while because I'm not feeling anything and I'm actually sleepy. Approach the golden monolith if you wish to prove yourself worthy. Oh, this is actually really cool. So in Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, the original monolith, each stage had its own thing. In order to open it, you just had to press A on it or right trigger to completely fill it in, and it'll do itself its own thing. But for Banjo-Tooie, creating the pathway to the level is a minigame in and of itself. For an amount of time, which makes sense. It was the first time doing something like that, so good. Yeah, but now that I think these also sign more to tell you how at least this stuff starts working. So, but yeah, I'm gonna jig. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. By your powers combined, I'm jigging it out. The beam's hilarious because it shot up into the sky and then had to twist and turn all around until it was able to just slam right into the very center of the doorway. Alright. You do not have enough Jiggies to attempt the challenge 2. Come back later. So for challenge 2, it's then 4 Jiggies, and then for challenge 3, it's 10. So if you clear out this first area, the Mayahem Temple. Is it Mayahem Temple? Let me just double check that. So we're gonna go inside. Yeah, welcome to Mayahem Temple. This is a warp pad. Find another one in this world, and you'll be able to warp between them. So yeah, that's how the worlds work. They're much bigger now than in Kazooie. So in order to compensate, we have the warp pads everywhere. Use these to get to and from the different spots in the level. And this will be more useful when we get to the really big ones like that sky place. I forget its level, and the Grunty Industries, I think it was. However, I am not going to be able to stay up much any longer, so I'm just going to have to call it here. Gonna try to do a bit more tomorrow, but we'll see how that plays out, because I do still have to do KH. For now, sorry about this. That was really short. See y'all next time. Have a good night and peace out.